100 Questions to Ask the Elderly, Building Connections. Welcome to a journey of connection, understanding. In this comprehensive video, we present 100 questions to ask the elderly, building connections. Communication with seniors is an art, and by posing thoughtful questions, we aim to bridge generational gaps, cherish their stories, and create lasting bonds. Connecting with the elderly, understanding how to establish a meaningful connection with elderly family members is crucial. When communicating, select conversation starters and ask the right questions to create a bond and learn from their life experiences. Starting conversations, begin by gathering unique conversation starters that resonate with the interests of the elderly. When approaching older relatives, remember that open-ended questions are a great way to encourage them to share more detailed life stories, enabling younger generations to gain new appreciation for their experiences. Here are some prompts to ignite a conversation. Could you share some stories about our family's history? What is your earliest memory from childhood? What world events had a significant impact on your life? What does your daily routine look like these days? What were your favorite TV shows or songs when you were younger? Understanding their journey, engaging with older adults about their past can unlock a treasure trove of experiences that shaped who they are today. Open-ended questions can lead to discussions about family traditions, hard times, turning points, and significant events that may otherwise remain unspoken. Childhood memories. Learning about an elderly person's childhood offers a window into the formative years that shaped their identity. These times laid the groundwork for their life's tapestry. Discover the games they played, the schools they attended, and the family members who surrounded them. Questions about childhood can include: what is the first thing you remember from your childhood? Can you describe your family and who you spent most of your time with as a child? What was your house like when you were a child? How has the surrounding area where you grew up or have lived changed over the years? How did a typical day in your youth look? What were your favorite subjects in school and why? Can you share a memorable experience from your youth that still influences you today? What are your thoughts on the role of education in shaping a person's life? Life milestones. Delving into the life milestones of elderly parents or relatives can be as enlightening for you as it is for them. It's a chance to recognize the pivotal moments, hardships, and successes that mark their personal journey. Some questions to ask regarding milestones include: what were the most significant events in your life? Can you tell me a funny memory from your wedding? Can you tell me about when you met your partner or about the day your children were born? What do you consider to be your biggest achievements and challenges? Can you talk about a time when you had to adapt to a significant change in your life? Can you tell me about a significant goal you achieved? Historical perspectives. Every generation witnesses shifts in communication skills, family traditions, and cultural values. Conversations about these changes with older people are not only enlightening for younger generations but also serve as an opportunity for elderly people to reflect on their life review. Here are the kinds of questions you can use to prompt a deep dive into the cultural transformations they've encountered. Which historical events had the most impact on you? What are the most important lessons you've learned from these historical turning points? Which movies, music, or TV shows from your time do you think had the most influence on society? How have cultural values changed from when you were a young person to what kids today may experience? How do you feel about the current state of the world, and what advice would you give to younger generations? How have advancements in technology changed the way you live? Health and well-being. Engaging with elderly family members on health and well-being topics can provide insight into their overall condition and assist in their daily care. From understanding their physical health routines to delving into mental health matters and daily routines, you gain valuable perspectives on their life experiences. Physical health. Questions about physical health. How do you manage your medications, and can you describe your medication schedule? What kind of exercise do you find enjoyable, and how often do you participate in them? Are you experiencing any pain currently, and what strategies help you manage it? How would you rate your overall strength and balance, and do you engage in any fall prevention activities? Can you discuss how you maintain your hearing and vision health, and when was your last checkup for these? Mental health. Questions for exploring mental health. What activities or hobbies do you feel help maintain your cognitive health? Can you share how you address feelings of loneliness or sadness? How do you believe your mental health affects your daily life? Are there any specific life events that significantly impacted your mental well-being? What are your thoughts on the services provided by elder care experts or professional caregivers, if any? Family and relationships. When discussing family dynamics with older adults, your aim is to understand their perspective on relationships that have shaped their lives. The conversations might lead to discussions about life review. This can be a great way for them to reflect on their family history and share fond memories. It is also an opportunity for elderly people to impart wisdom and reveal turning points that could be valuable for younger generations. Some open-ended questions about family dynamics include: what was your role in the family dynamic? How did your role within the family change over time? Can you share a significant family event that brought everyone together? What traditions or customs from your culture or upbringing do you continue to uphold? What is the most important lesson you learned from your parents or siblings? Can you share a favorite recipe or dish that holds special meaning for you? Friendships and connections. When transitioning to friendships and connections, focus on the importance of social connections to mental health. It's not unusual for older people to experience loneliness, but having a rich social life can have a positive impact on their well-being. Here, you'll aim to gather insights into past friendships, current companionships, or even reflections on what companionship means to them through their life stages. Questions about friendships include: what do you treasure the most about your longest-standing friendship? Tell me about a time when a friend helped you through hard times. How do you stay connected with friends and family who live far away? What qualities do you value most in a friend? How have your friendships changed or evolved over the years? Life's work and accomplishments. When discussing the past with older adults, it's beneficial to explore their life's work and key accomplishments. Doing so provides insight into their personal history and the experiences that shaped them. By asking specific questions related to work and career progress, you can gain a new appreciation for the lives of elderly family members. Career overview. By asking specific questions related to work and career progress, you can gain a new appreciation for the lives of elderly family members. First job. Start by asking about their very first job. This can reveal the beginnings of their career journey and how the world of work looked at the time. What job did you first work at, and what year was it? How did you get your first job, and what did it entail? Career path. Understanding the evolution of their profession can offer valuable life lessons to younger generations. What has been the most rewarding part of your job or career? Can you describe a significant turning point or promotion in your career? Retirement. Discussing retirement can shed light on how they transition from full-time work to their later years. At what age did you retire, and how did you feel about it? What advice would you give to someone approaching retirement today? Volunteering. Older people often play a significant role in volunteering, which can have positive effects on mental health and personal care. Have you been involved in any volunteering or community service? What causes are you passionate about, and why did you choose to volunteer there? Reflections and wisdom. Engaging with the elderly can unearth a wealth of knowledge, insights on life's journey, and the profound impact of aging. By asking the right questions, you uncover profound life lessons and gain a broader perspective on what it means to navigate the complexities of life. Life lessons. Elderly people hold a library of life experiences that can serve as valuable lessons for younger generations. By discussing their most important lessons learned, you are privy to an invaluable personal legacy of wisdom that spans decades. Consider asking specific questions that tap into these experiences, such as: what do you consider your most significant accomplishment? How has your perspective on life changed over the years? Could you share a moment in your life that taught you compassion? How has your perspective on life changed over the years? Life regrets. Regret is a natural part of reflection for many, offering a frank look at what could have been different. This can lead to powerful conversations and impart lessons that are crucial for personal growth. Some questions to ask about regrets include: what would you do differently in life if you had the chance? What piece of advice did someone give you and you ignored that you wished you had listened to? What opportunity did you miss that you now regret? Is there a decision you made in the past that you regret, and if so, what did you learn from that experience? Insights on aging. Discussing the aging process with older people can provide unique perspectives on growing older and the value of cherishing each moment. It might include conversations about coping with health issues or understanding the emotional aspects of aging. Ask questions that are likely to elicit a thoughtful response. Some questions that address insight into aging include: what has been the most surprising aspect of getting older for you? What do you believe is the key to a long and fulfilling life? How has your perspective on life changed as you've grown older? What advice would you give to younger generations about embracing the aging process? In what ways have your priorities shifted as you've aged, and what have you discovered about yourself in the process? Legacy and perspective. Older generations have distinct views on what they wish to leave behind and how they want to be remembered. Elders are often eager to share their family history and the life stories that have shaped their legacy, providing a solid foundation for establishing a written document for the family legacy project. You might ask such questions as, what do you hope future generations remember about you? How do you feel about the legacy you're leaving? What values do you hope to pass on to future generations? Which parts of your life would you like your family members to remember most? Leisure and interests. Engaging in conversations with elderly family members about their leisure activities and interests can reveal a treasure trove of life experiences and stories. By asking the right questions, you can gain insight into their favorite pastimes, books, and travel memories. Entertainment favorites. When discussing entertainment with older adults, inquire about their favorite movies, TV shows, and books. These topics often spark fond nostalgia and can lead to meaningful exchanges. Here are some questions in this area. Movies. What is your all-time favorite movie? Who are your top 3 actors or actresses? TV shows. What TV show brings back good memories for you? Favorite comedy that always gives you a laugh? Books. Can you share a book that greatly impacted your life? What genre of books do you enjoy the most? Travel and vacations. Talking about travel and vacations can provide insights into an elderly parent's hobbies and past adventures. Use these questions to explore their treasured vacations and to understand how they view different world events that may have influenced their travel experiences. Here are some questions in this area. Travel. Which place that you visited holds a special place in your heart? Is there a trip you took that stands out as the most memorable? Vacations. Tell me about your favorite family vacation. What's one travel adventure you've always wanted to take? Describe a place that brings you a sense of peace and contentment. Hobbies and interests. Delving into hobbies and pastimes can highlight personal accomplishments and memories tied to family members or significant events. By asking specific questions like these, you can help elderly people recount their happiest times and share the most important lessons they've learned from their diverse experiences. Here are some questions in this area. What hobbies have you enjoyed the most, and have any turned into lifelong passions? Tell me about a hobby or interest that has a special story or memory attached to it. Emotional insights. When engaging with an older adult, asking about their emotional journey through life can lead to profound insights and heartfelt stories. This section will help you find the right questions that evoke memories and reflections on both high and low emotional points. Joy and sorrow. Joy and sorrow are intrinsic parts of everyone's life history, shaping our perspectives and life stories. Your elderly parent or older family members might have rich tales of happiness and challenges that reveal the intricacies of their life's journey. Here are some questions in this area. What are some of the happiest moments you have experienced? What made them so memorable? Share a particularly challenging period in your life and how you overcame it. What small moments bring you happiness each day? How do you maintain a positive outlook? Hopes and dreams. Discussing dreams and aspirations gives older adults an opportunity to reflect on their past hopes and share advice and life lessons with younger generations. It also allows them to convey their remaining goals and what they still wish to accomplish or experience. Here are some questions in this area. What were some of your biggest dreams when you were younger, and how have they shaped your life? Are there any aspirations or hopes you have for the future, either for yourself or for future generations? Looking towards the future, asking about future aspirations can give valuable insight into the ongoing hopes and dreams of older adults. It's a good way to understand what they look forward to, shaping conversations that are both meaningful and forward-looking. These questions can reveal a lot about the personal care needs, mental health, and general well-being of elderly individuals. They also provide a platform to discuss long-term care planning. Here are some questions for future aspirations. What goals would you like to accomplish in the coming years? Is there a family tradition you wish to pass on to future generations? How do you envision your daily routine changing to accommodate your aspirations? Are there any skills or hobbies you want to learn or pick up again? What kind of legacy would you like to leave for your family or community? Using technology. Engaging with technology is increasingly important for elderly people, offering a means to connect with family members and stay informed. Here are some questions to ask about technology. How have technological advancements changed the way you connect with your family and friends? What piece of modern technology do you find most useful in your daily routine? In terms of personal care or health issues, are there any devices or services that you find helpful or would like to try? What's your take on social media and online platforms for keeping up with world events or staying in touch? Do you have any interest in learning more about technology to improve your daily life or health problem management? Conclusion: as we conclude this exploration of questions to ask the elderly, remember that each inquiry is a step towards preserving and celebrating the wealth of experiences our seniors hold. Building connections is not just about the questions, it's about the genuine interest and respect we show. So, embark on this journey, delve into their memories, share their joys and sorrows, and weave the fabric of connections that will stand the test of time. Your commitment to understanding and appreciating their stories is a gift that transcends generations. Thank you for watching. To read the full article, go to livingyourSeniorLife.com. The link can be found in the video description.